Okay, Year 10, welcome to your video tutorial. Today we are going to have a look at something that again is going to be incredibly important for you once you leave school. Investments and loans. What an investment is, how they work, and if you borrow money from the bank, why does it always cost you more in the end? Well, this is what you need to write down. When you borrow money, interest is charged, and when you invest money, interest is earned. So we've looked at simple interest and compound interest, and mainly we've talked about earning money. I'm going to show you kind of the reverse side of it, and it's about when you borrow money. Okay, when you borrow money, the institution from which you borrow charges you interest, so that you must pay back money you initially borrowed plus more. So say I want to be great and borrow $5,000 from the bank. If the bank just gives me $5,000 and I pay them back $5,000, how does the bank survive? They make nothing, okay? So what they do and what institutions like banks and mortgage brokers do is that they charge you interest, okay? Similar to the interest that you'd earned on compound interest accounts or simple interest accounts. Let me show you some examples. Okay, before we do that, these are the keywords that you need to know: a loan and a repayment. So loans are money that borrowed that have interest, and loans are monies borrowed that you have interest charge on them on the amount left owing, which is your balance. Repayments, amounts paid to a bank, usually each month, to repay a loan plus interest within an agreed time period. So we talk about repayments, we talk about loans. Repayments, money you pay back. Loans, money you borrow. Okay, let's have a look at a real world example. I thought I might as well do it for you. I took out a personal loan of $13,000 to pay off my Mazda 3. Okay, repayments I make monthly, and I will make for 2 years, are at $700 a month. Okay, now it's not usually that much. Normally you only pay about 3 or 4, but that's for a 5 or a 6 year loan. Okay, I decided to make mine a really short loan, okay, and pay $700 a month. Now, some of you might be sitting there in your head going, $700 a month for a year, that's about $8,000. Hold on, that's going to be more than $13,000 over 2 years. And if you've sat there and done some quick maths, you're right. I am going to pay more than $13,000 back to the bank with those $700 a month payments over 2 years. I'm going to pay a lot more, actually. Let's work out the total cost of my car based on my personal loan. So I only loaned $13,000. Okay, let's work out how much my car actually cost me. $700 a month. How many months are there in a year? 12 months in a year. Times 2 years. Okay, that equals $800. Okay, so my total cost altogether with my repayments is going to be $16,800. Which means then if I want to know how much interest was charged on the loan, I originally took out 13. If in the end it was 16,800, I subtract the 13,000, the amount I actually took away from them, and I subtract that from how much money I paid them back over 2 years. They charged me $3,800 in interest. That means that out of me, the bank made $3,800. Good on you, okay? Now, some of you might sit there and think, why the hell would you take out a loan then? Well, lots of people take out loans because honestly, at the time, they don't have all the money. At the time when I got my Mazda 3, I didn't have all of the money, okay? So I was forced to take out a loan. Yeah, it means that I have to pay more back in the end, but it means I can also get the asset that I want, so the car or the house or the boat or whatever I'm buying at the time. It means that I have been driving that car around for the last year and a bit, okay? And I'm nearly finished paying my loan. That's why people get loans. Let's look at another example, okay? So Harriet bought a $2,100 Sony Bravia Ultra HD LED TV on the following terms, okay? So Harriet, obviously, like me, didn't have all of her money at the time. Okay, and she's decided, look, I really want this brand new TV. It's pretty cool. I can't really afford it, so I'm going to take out a loan. Okay, now when Harriet took this loan out, unlike me with the bank, okay, I was able to get my loan because I already had an account with the bank and they already knew about my money that came in. But say Harriet went and bought this TV from Harvey Norman. Harvey Norman doesn't know Harriet. They've never met Harriet before. So to guarantee things, they make Harriet leave a deposit, okay? In this case, they made her leave a 20% deposit, okay, and then do the monthly repayments. So first off, we want to know, okay, if Harriet had to leave a 20% deposit, how much did she actually have to leave? Well, 20% is a decimal, 0.2, and it's 20% of the price of the TV. Okay, when it says a 20% deposit, it usually means a 20% deposit of whatever the cost of whatever you're taking. And it's 20% of, remember, of means times, oh, I wrote that wrong. 20% of 2,100. And if I put that into my calculator, I get an answer of 420, which means $420 is my deposit. Okay, that looks about right. Let's do a quick calculation in my head. Okay, 2,100. 10% of 2,100 is $210. I've just moved the decimal spot that way. Okay, if this is 20%, it's twice 210, 420. Yep, that seems about right. I knew if I got an answer of $1,000 here, it'd be wrong. The reason why I know my answer would be wrong is it's nearly half of the original amount, not 20% like it's been allocated. So Harriet had to pay $420 before she left the store. And then she had to sign an agreement to say she would pay monthly repayments of $90 for 2 years. If we're asked to find the total amount she paid for the computer, we first have to work out how much her repayments are, then we have to add them to the deposit. Okay, so if she's paying it for 2 years, we go $90 a month, 12 months in a year, 2 years for the loan. Okay, repayments, $90, 12 months in a year. She has 2 years, so I multiply it by 2. If you just wanted to go 90 times 24, that's fine. So her total repayments altogether cost $2,196. Now, 2,160. Sorry. 2,100, I did that wrong, and 60. Now, altogether, that's not how much she paid, because that's only the repayments. Remember, she paid a 20% deposit as well. So if I want to work out the total amount paid for the TV, whoops, that's meant to say TV. I don't know why it says computer. Okay, if I want to work out the total amount she paid for the TV, I need to go 2,160 plus the deposit. Now, if you remember, the deposit was $420. That gives me a grand total of $2,580. So altogether, even though her TV was only $2,100, Harriet had to pay $2,580. Okay, now why did she bother paying an extra $400? Well, Harriet's had a brand new TV for 2 years. Okay, Harriet basically got the TV early, but in the end had to pay more. The final thing that we really need to know is how much interest was she charged. Well, if she paid in the end $2,580, it was only $2,100 the cost of the TV. She's been charged $480 in interest. Okay, like I was charged $3,000 and something. Harriet, because she's only buying a TV, only got charged $480. Okay, so to work out interest, it's the total that you've paid, subtract the original price. Okay, last example when it comes to calculating interest, it says an account. Now this will be important for you guys when you have bank accounts in the future. Account has a minimum monthly balance of $200, okay, and is credited on this monthly amount at 1.5%. Okay, so it means at a minimum you have to have $200 in an account and you earn interest on that. Determine the amount of interest to be credited at the end of the month. Okay, so we need to know, okay, what 1.5% of $200 is, because, you know, that's what it's asking us to do. The interest to be credited at the end of a month, okay? So let's have a look. I want to find out 1.5% of $200. Now, of means times. 1.5%, if I write it like that, I know I'm wrong, okay? 1.5% is 0.015. That's 1.5%. Of means times $200. Okay, how much interest did I earn on my account? $3. Excellent. Okay, congratulations. At the end of my month, if I just had that 200, that minimum amount in there, I would have earned $3. Whoopee-doo. But the problem with banks is that they don't just give you interest or take interest, okay? The thing is that they have all these other hidden fees. Okay, so in this example as well, the bank charges a fixed administration fee of $5 a month. So to have a bank account open, you have to pay them $5. Welcome to being an adult and having to pay money. Okay, and other fees for the account charge a total of $1.07. Who knows what these fees are worth? Who knows what these fees are for? Banks just charge fees left, right, and centre sometimes. Okay, now we need to know what the net amount will be at the end of the month. Okay, what will the net amount credited or debited to the account? So now I've been credited $3 in interest from the last question. Okay, but I'm being debited $5 and then $1.07. So I'm basically starting with $3 that I've been credited. Then how much have I been debited? Well, I've been debited two amounts, so I'm going to put it in brackets. $5 and then $1.07. So it's $3 minus $6.07, which means, unfortunately for me, I'm going to end up with a negative amount of $3.07. So even though I've been paid interest, and that's super exciting, of $3, all these other fees always come into play, and I am going to lose $6.07, which means I'm actually, I didn't put a negative in there. I'm actually in debt on that account as it stands by negative $3.07. Okay, so there's some interesting things to pick up, guys, both the interest charge and the money debited for fees and things like that. Interest, repayments, fees. Okay, and that's it. That's investment and loans.